The F-35 fighter jet costs more than a small country. Seriously, look it up. It's a flying paradox, a marvel of engineering and a giant money pit all rolled into one. This insanely expensive plane is supposed to be the future of air warfare. Stealthy, fast, and packed with more gadgets than a Bond car, it's the ultimate weapon. Or is it? Because there's a rumor going around. A rumor about a secret kill switch that could bring this billion-dollar baby down with the flick of a button. Now you might be thinking, John, you're being ridiculous. That's straight out of a Tom Cruise movie, and you'd be right, except the truth about the F-35 is way more complicated and less glamorous than any Hollywood blockbuster. This isn't just about fancy planes, it's about national security, international relations, and the future of warfare. See, the F-35 isn't just sold to the US Air Force, it's being shipped out to allies all over the world. Countries are lining up to buy this jet, and that's where things get interesting. Because if they're a kill switch, who controls it? And what does that mean for the countries that rely on the F-35 for their defense? Stick around because things are about to get awkward. The US loves to talk about freedom and democracy, especially when it's selling weapons. But with the F-35, that freedom comes with a catch, a digital catch. You see, the F-35 is more than just a plane. It's a computer network with wings. And guess who controls that network? You got it, the good old US of A. This has made some of America's allies a little nervous. Imagine spending billions of dollars on a fleet of fighter jets, only to realize that someone else holds the keys. Countries like Germany and Canada, usually happy to be on Team America, are starting to ask some tough questions. They want to know if the US can ground their jets remotely. Can they disable weapon systems? Can they just turn the whole thing into a very expensive paperweight? The Pentagon says, don't worry guys, there's no kill switch. But the truth, as always, is a bit more nuanced. Let's get technical, shall we? Oh, don't worry, I'll keep it simple. The F-35 relies on something called mission data files, or MDFs. These files are basically the jet's brain. They tell it what to do, how to do it, and who to do it to. And guess what? The US controls those files. Then there's the software. The F-35 runs on a system called Alice, which is being replaced by something called Odin. Think of them as the jet's nervous system. They manage everything from maintenance to mission planning. And guess who controls those systems? You're getting good at this. Now, the Pentagon argues that this is all about cybersecurity and keeping the jets running smoothly, but critics say it gives the US way too much power. They argue that the US could use these systems to control how other countries use the F-35, potentially even grounding their jets during a conflict. So, what does this all mean? Well, for starters, it means that the F-35, it's a bargaining chip. It gives the US leverage over its allies, and that leverage could be used for good or for bad. Imagine a situation where an ally wants to take military action that the US doesn't agree with. Could the US use it to pressure that ally? It's a scary thought. The F-35's kill switch controversy is a wake-up call. It shows us that in the 21st century, control over technology is just as important as control over territory. It raises uncomfortable questions about national sovereignty, international relations, and the future of warfare. This is a story that's still being written. As technology advances, the lines between weapons and software, between national security and digital control, will continue to blur. So, BS detectors on high alert because the future of warfare is here, and it's more complicated than ever. And trust me, we'll be right here to break it all down for you.